so here we got Stingers versus Dandy, a rematch from earlier in the day. I believe it was winners semifinals. Stingers is going Diddy Kong after losing versus Danny's Luigi earlier as Sheik.
Give me 1 second, dealing with Lays Boredom chat here. Just typing a message here.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so we in there. Back to the match. Down throw, back air. Okay. Now,
and so on the match after typing out that quick post. So it's very simple here.
Stingers going all in there.
So the last time this happened, Dandy actually took it pretty solidly over Stingers.
Over his Diddy, as a matter of fact, at the last tournament. Now, earlier today, Dandy, I think, did a 2-1.
Yeah, it was 2-1 against Stinger Sheik.
Yeah. But now at the last tournament, I think it was a 2-1, but no, it was a
3-1 grand final.
Yeah, it was 3-1 grand final, so it was a convincing win. This same matchup, so. Oh goodness, that down throw to down B is such a good KO option.
It is very good.
Oh, and a very good reaction, possibly bait. I don't know. Oh, forward throw, edge guard situation that Stingers looks like he's probably going to drop. Although I do like the banana pressure there.
Yes.
That's going to be
a death. Yeah.
And this match was supposed to be really hard for Luigi, correct?
Do what?
This match was supposed to be really hard for Diddy. Yeah.
Diddy, yeah. It's very hard for Diddy. It used to be really good or for Luigi. It still is really good for Luigi. But it was even when Diddy was at his prime.
Oh.
I don't know why they chose 3-stock. I think it was just preference. I think a lot of people like 3-stock better. They find it a little bit more forgiving.
Yeah, part of the reason, I mean, it's coming from a TO perspective. I was one of the TOs. One of the reasons why we decided to go 3-stock is if you notice, like, the game has sped up. Like, you're not seeing games generally go to, like, 2 minutes anymore. So we figured, like, hey, the game is sped up. We want people to play more games. 3-stocks is a good way to do that. So
yeah, it's I agree with that, but Stinger's is trying to get that stock off of
him, yeah.
But
there, that'll do it. I think he clipped his jump a little bit earlier.
Yep. It's so hard to kill now with Diddy legitimately without throwing out a down smash or something like that.
Yeah. Oh.
That is a big problem Diddy does have, especially in this matchup, because Luigi has such good priority, and this fireballs just keep him out so well.
And that 3-frame neutral air certainly doesn't hurt in terms of breaking up combos that Diddy's going to want to try and lay out there to set up for kills, spikes, forward smashes, things of that nature.
Yes, and so Diddy's just, I mean, Stinger's just doing his best to get in, but it is very hard to get in against Luigi. He's doing a very good job here. And Danny, of course, is no slouch.
Yeah, Stinger's brought this back out, considering that Danny was living at, like, Danny was around 170 or so before he lost that stock, so.
And there's
falls out of it.
Stingers has really good SDI with that. So if you don't know, you can, doesn't die, still gets to the very bottom of it, gets low enough so he goes. Stinger's SDI is very good, so if you tap both sticks, so if you tap in the direction you want to go, and I think in this game it's not just, I don't think you have to tap the C stick as well. You can just make your direction, your momentum go down towards the bottom. So that way you can actually escape.
Another thing that actually will also contribute to falling out of the down B, as we talk about it, is actually if the Luigi, when he presses B, if he presses the B button too rapidly.
Too rapidly or not enough. You have to kind of follow the DI there.
Exactly. So if you kind of do that too much or too little, they'll fall out of it, even without any smash DI.
Yes.
Nice ballsy up air to come back on stage. I think that dash attack was probably an input error.
Most likely.
Unless he was expecting him to, like, come directly on the stage. But good weight from Singers there to get that down smash.
Doesn't quite get the throw. On the ledge, a back throw or a forward throw would kill. Can't quite get it.
Good patience from Singers there, waiting on the ledge until Danny threw that out. A lot of people with kind of panic a little bit or think, okay, I got to get back on the stage as soon as possible.
And there's that buffed up smash. The kill power wasn't buffed. The linking ability was buffed on it. Making it better. Down smash was also buffed, but it's still fairly hard to kill with. The back throw or the back end is a lot easier to kill with.
Oh, did he with the Scott Hall, but didn't quite get anything out of it. And the face.
Yep. Face hump, best hump.
Again.
A lot of people don't expect it. You get really free percent off of doing that.
Yeah. Oh, there's a technical error from Stingers throwing the banana off the stage. I think he was really wanting like a turnaround. Banana throw. Instead he threw it directly off stage, which led to some percentage. Oh my goodness, Stinger's going all in for the spike. And then instead, he says, no. Have my shoulder.
Unfortunate.
Alright, so we're jumping into game 2. Looks like we're going to do the salty run back to Smashville with Sheik versus Luigi. After losing earlier with his Sheik in this same matchup today, see Sheik going back, Stinger's going back to it.
Yep.
With their bouncing fish, pretty standard fare for Sheik. Just Sheik things, Sheik doing Sheik things.
Just typical, normal. Sheik's gonna charge some needles, gonna throw some fares out because fair. Oh, good shield there.
Yeah.
Stinger's looking a lot better than he did previously on this matchup.
Yeah.
Not quite able to connect with that bouncing fish. I feel like his spacing's off a little bit with his Sheik here.
Yeah, just a hair.
I don't know if that's good positioning on Dandy's part or just bad inputs on Stinger.
I think it's a give and take. I think it's a little bit of both. Dandy trying for that roll read in.
And so Stinger just needs to finish out the stock fairly quickly. The higher percentage Luigi gets here, the easier he's going to have a chance to kill. And Stingers with Sheik just does a very good job.
Very good
Beautiful
patience. Lots of good patience there to catch the air dodge with the back air.
And you would have seen a lot of people throw that out earlier.
Yeah.
But again, this is a matchup these two have played a lot.
Yeah, not only character versus character, but player versus player.
So they have the ability to be like, oh, I'm playing against Dandy, or I'm playing against Stingers. I know his habits, and I can catch an up smash like that.
Exactly. I was going to say that is a prime example of kind of being familiar with definitely the matchup.
But the thing here is, this is a fairly good matchup for Sheik. Needles are very strong. I don't know why I haven't seen Stingers use them as much. He plays such an aggressive Sheik against Luigi. If he makes Luigi approach, I feel like he wins a little bit more.
Yeah. And really, I think a big component of this matchup is definitely the edge guarding game and Sheik's ability to gimp. Luigi's recovery, is very linear, predictable. It's not necessarily super easy to gimp.
Do you know if it has any invulnerability on it? I know that. Trying to think. Mario's does have a frame of invulnerability on it.
I'm not 100% sure about the update now. But yeah, Danny is doing a good job of holding on to Luigi Socks, not getting that low percent gimp, which is what Sheik's really going to want to rely on.
Yep. And so
well, not rely on, but definitely sweetens the deal.
The big problem here is you have to play in such a way that you are playing defensively with Sheik, because Luigi just has the kill power advantage over you.
Yeah.
Oh, gets the kick.
And goodness, I think he was either looking to trade or he just panicked. I'm not sure. Maybe he thought he had a jump and then realized too late. I don't. Let me up me.
Good job dropping out of that. Like I was saying, Stinger Smash DI is so good. And so, just so you know, when I say the tick, a lot of people don't know this. If you get really close to hitting an attack, a marker will pop up by it, just showing that you were essentially a pixel away from getting the hit. It's akin to the Phantom in Melee.
To be honest, I think I'll always call it Phantom. Because I think, I think that same little tick was in there. Maybe not in Melee, but I want to say it was in Brawl.
It was in Brawl, which is why I noticed it.
Okay. Good read on the up smash.
Yes.
Or good read on the get up to land that up smash. Surprised that, with being that close to the edge, I was looking for maybe a reverse up smash to to catch him earlier, but
Yeah, I mean, both of these players have a very good knowledge of their characters, even though Stingers plays about 33 of them.
well, yeah, I know, right? It seems like every tournament he's like playing someone different.
That villager, though.
Yeah, that villager. Yeah, let's just see Stingers being a little bit more bobby and weavy, not necessarily campy, but very zony.
Just spacing properly.
Yeah.
This is what I was saying before. He needed to do a little bit more of the needle camping needs to happen, but he just needs to play defensively, play safe.
Yeah, which he's doing a very good job of right now. Like he's getting good chip damage. Oh, we got a little boxing match in there in the corner. Oh, there's an attempted up smash right again.
Oh, barely misses with those needles. Those needles play such an important factor here. They just do such a good job of keeping people up.
Oh!
Stingers throws that game.
Wow.
That's unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate. It was his to lose at that point, and he managed to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory.
That is true. That was unfortunate, but
I don't even know exactly what happened. Did his up B clip his second jump, and then by the time he realized he couldn't up B?
That's what I think happened. That was very unfortunate, and I wasn't expecting it at all.
All right, game 3 on Smashville. Stinger staying with Sheik, which I think is a good choice. He played very well up until like the last 5 seconds of that match.
Yes.
And really, I wouldn't even say like he blew it. It was just one of those random things that happened.
Yeah.
You know, one of those unfortunate scenarios. But this game is going to depend a lot on how well he can bounce back from that. And I think he's carrying some of it over because if you look at him, he's kind of going in right now.
Yeah. And so he's just playing very aggressive. I do think he's a little bit salty, and I think that's not the best choice.
No. Especially as the percentages tick up and Sheik can no longer really convert like tried and true bread and butter combos. Going ham like that's just going to put him in a bad situation.
He does get good smash.
Oh, very
Dandy
good.
does a good job down there.
That was amazing awareness, like really good awareness of realizing that Stingers was falling out of that off stage and he needed to get back. So the cover went down there to get the stage spike.
That was fantastic. And Dandy's a very smart player. That's one thing he has going for him.
Oh, he was looking for the down B spike there, I think.
Yes. Good job back airing.
Yeah, he's doing a very good job of waiting out that air dodge to land that back air. That's about 4 times he's done that.
That good perfect shield there by Dandy stopping the back air.
Wow, Dandy is like chasing for days. He took him from one side of the stage to the other between a tech read. Oh, speaking of reads.
Good up smash there. Man, Stinger's doing such a good job bringing this back. I hope he wins one. I think this is such a good match to watch.
Yeah.
I do just think that he just needs to do a little bit more here, a little bit more defensive play. I think he needs to space a little bit better, and I think he would be perfectly fine getting some wins, getting some percent leads, that is. He's just not... I feel like he's just playing too aggressive against a character who kills at a lower percent, so even if he makes small trades, it doesn't matter. Any percent that Luigi gets is a bonus for him.
Yeah.
A bigger bonus for him.
Exactly. Dandy now is playing, actually, if you notice this match, he's playing the patient game. But then again, I feel Luigi's a very reactionary character, very baity character.
A lot of people are content to throw out, and that is the second stock off of Stingers there. A lot of people are just content to throw out fireballs.
Yeah.
And I think Stinger's head just isn't in this game after that weird death in the last one. I think that it's kind of taken out of him. He's just playing very aggressive, not very safe at all, just kind of like, I just want to get this over with.
Yeah, I heard him close these out. There just a few moments ago, we didn't get a chance to comment on it, but Stingers did a very good job of just following Danny's landing, not really acting, just waiting until both players landed and then using his superior frame data to get in and do something.
Yes, that's one thing that she does have against every character, superior frame data. Very, very strong, very, very, good job.
Weight on the air dodge there.
So I may eat my words here. Stingers may have this game, but it's still going to be a very hard game. He wasn't able to convert with that bouncing fish. He's dropping things he doesn't normally drop.
Poorly spaced forward air there, which wound up him eating a neutral air for it. Oh, that was pretty ballsy. That was kind of ballsy to come on with the air dodge into forward air.
Yep. But that's the thing that people don't understand is
great
that,
power shield of the.
Yeah. is the fact that you can punish the fireballs when you get in there. There is a lot of time where he's just holding his hand out there waiting to get slapped in the face. So even though he did air dodge it, Luigi couldn't punish him for it unless he landed.
Oh, that's gonna one or two more of those, and that's gonna be all she wrote for Stingers. And I really would like to see him get a game. I think going into possibly a game for getting one would do a lot for his morale.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Oh, that's a nice little pivot.
Oh, gets out of there again.
Oh,
he gets the up smash.
And there's the crit. It was a good set. Stingers put up
yes,
plenty good match.